I've graduated, what should I do? This question's coming up a little bit more in Scotland at the moment. We, of course, have graduation coming in June for different universities. Although it's an exciting time and you can celebrate, it's also a very uncertain time as well. And this video is just to give some advice to students who might be graduating very soon. First question is, should I take a break? If you're going to take a break, then make sure you use that break to actually do something. Taking a break, I mean, personally, I don't think it's the best thing to do. The reason for that is because it's a momentum killer. You've had all this momentum at university, and you can take that and use that momentum and, you know, kind of put that into your purpose of finding whether it's a job. Maybe you want to be an entrepreneur. I don't know what it's going to be for you. Taking a break, I mean, if you're going to go traveling and you want to see the world and things like that, then obviously that's a fantastic experience and I can't tell you not to do that. But if you are the kind of person that will maybe take that break and not do anything at all, it's going to destroy your momentum. And momentum is one of the most important things you can have to fuel your purpose. Like I say, I don't know if it's going to be the entrepreneurial journey you want to take, or perhaps you're looking for the dream job. I don't know. But if you are going to use that time to delve deeper into how you can get that dream job or be an entrepreneur or whatever it is you want to do, then do it. If you're a person who knows already you're not going to put in the work, then I think taking a break is not the option for you. Another option is to keep studying, maybe at the university. That does have its own financial implications, and you would need to speak to your university to see, you know, what kind of cost would be you'd be looking at to do that. If there is something that you are obsessed about, then maybe seek to now start doing your own education into whatever that subject is. Of course, university, you know, that's got you so far, but maybe it's time now to branch out on your own, do your own research. And again, that can be companies who you want to work for. It can be the entrepreneurial journey that we spoke about before. Job-wise, for extra studies at university, it's not always required though for the job that you'd be looking for. And again, that's something to think about as well. You could effectively waste time studying a subject for longer. At the same time as well, maybe you have a little bit of fear, you're a little bit scared to actually branch out and try and get that job. That's something that comes up a lot. A fear of maybe leaving university and you feel it's like a safety net to maybe stay at university just for the sake of it, because it's, you know, it's your comfort zone. You need to get out of your comfort zone. So yeah, a couple of things to think about there. The financial implications, your mindset. Your mindset once you leave university is going to be the biggest thing to you achieving the life that you want. Whether that's the job you have, maybe that's a relationship, maybe that's you know, a relationship with your family. All of these things need to be taken into consideration. So yeah, it's something to think about. Becoming an entrepreneur, again, that is something you could consider. It's the journey that I have taken myself. Personally, for me, I love it. It's not for everyone. In the early days, it is extremely challenging, but it's certainly challenges that are worth taking on. I mean, you have time freedom, which is a big thing, and that's why I wanted to become an entrepreneur. I have time with my family and I can do the things that I want to do. But that's just my story. It's completely different for different people. In the early days though, it can be very, very difficult. For myself, I decided early stage that I wouldn't be taking on funding And really this was an experiment to see, how far could I take a business? How can I self-make that and take it as far as I can? And I'm still on that journey, and I'll be doing this now for the rest of my life, hands down. I have friends who have started their own business and got funding, and have immediately gone from being small business to medium to scaling. If a funding route is something you want to do, then I would say it's highly, highly important. For myself, I didn't want to go down that route, but that's a different story. There's so many benefits, there's so many negatives as well. But for me, the challenge of fixing things for other people, for students, for universities, for different companies, that's something that I completely love doing. Definitely, if you love taking on a challenge, if you have a purpose that's maybe bigger than yourself, bigger than anything really. I mean, if you can make something so huge that it's almost impossible to get and keep pursuing that dream, then do this. Do entrepreneurship. A job is maybe not for you. Job security, though, can be very important for people. Benefits, a salary, all of these things, all the things you don't get with entrepreneurship. So something, again, to think about, but it's an option. Think about it, see how you feel. I think lastly as well, whatever you want to do, whether that's a job, whether it's entrepreneurship, we live in 2022 now. Well, at the time of this video being recorded, it's 2022. And whatever you have done, someone else has already done before you. And I want you to really understand that. A lot of people think they have to do these things alone. That is certainly not the case. What I would do, and what my advice is to find a mentor. Now, how do you do that? Well, if it's a job you're looking for, I would write down maybe 5 to 10 companies who you want to go and work for, and then find out who owns or who establishes that company and leech onto them as much as you can. Ask for mentorship, ask for help. You could even create things for these people and send them on. Now, LinkedIn is a fantastic medium for contacting people in business. And a lot of students have LinkedIn accounts, but they don't actually do anything with them. And that's something I would say that has to change. But yeah, so if you are, if you're looking to do entrepreneurship or jobs, a mentor is something that you're going to need to try and seek out, because if you can get a shortcut into doing what you want to do, that's only going to help. Find a mentor. Maybe that could be myself if you're still at university. Maybe if you don't want it to be me, it doesn't have to be me. I'm just mentioning this information to you. Find a mentor, because it can save you so much time in what you're looking to do. It might seem like a mission, an impossible thing to do. I can assure you it's not, but you need to put the time in, you need to put the resource in as well. It's absolutely achievable, but you need to believe in yourself. You need to believe that you can do that. You need to believe that you can find a mentor. They are out there. Some of them you might need to pay, but if you need to pay 300 quid, 500 quid, that might sound like a lot of money to you. But if you can pay for the shortcut of getting to where you want to be, then why wouldn't you do that? I mean, for university at the moment, I think you're going to be paying a fortune anyway. So why not pay something a little bit cheaper for someone who can take you, on the next step of your journey? A couple of words of advice there. I hope something there resonates with you, and you find, a little bit of solace in what we've spoken about today. And I'll see you in the next one.